going to show you how to calculate your ovulation days or your fertile window using two different simple formulas. The first formula is in today's video, we are going to look at how you are going to differentiate your fertile days from your unfertile days. Your fertile days simply means your ovulation period or your unsafe period. It is the number of days within your menstrual cycle length where your chances of getting pregnant is really high when you have an unprotected sexual intercourse with your partner. While your unfertile days, which is also referred to as your safe period, is the number of days within your menstrual cycle length where your chances of getting pregnant is really low, even when you have an unprotected sexual intercourse with your partner. So in today's video, I will show you how to know your fertile days or how to differentiate your fertile days from your unfertile days, okay, using the calendar method in a regular menstrual cycle length. Okay, if you have a regular menstrual cycle length, this video is for you. And how do you know if you have a regular menstrual cycle length? What is menstrual cycle length in the first place? Menstrual cycle length simply means the number of days in between your menstrual period. Okay, in other words, the first day of your menstruation to the last day before the beginning of another menses. Okay, I mean the very first day you saw your menstrual blood, not the day you started having menstrual cramps. The day the menstrual blood came out is your first day to the last day before you saw another menstrual blood. This is what I mean. Take for instance, you saw your menstruation on the 7th of May. This is May calendar and this is June calendar. This is the day you saw the menstrual blood, on the 7th, and the next time you are seeing your menstrual blood is somewhere around day 3. Okay, now your menstrual cycle for this month ends here on the 2nd day of June, because this is the last day before you saw another menstrual period. Okay, this is the first day and this is the last day of this cycle. So the days in between this menstrual blood and this menstrual blood is your menstrual cycle length. Okay, so you have to count the number of days from here to here for you to get your menstrual cycle length. Okay, now let's count. This will be your day 1. This will be your day 1 and this will be the last day. All right, let's count from here. You are going to start your count from that very day, from the first day you saw your menstrual blood. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. You can see for this cycle, you have 27 days. So the 3rd day of June will mark the beginning of another cycle for you. You start your count from here again till the last day before you see another period. Okay, so you take note of that. And for you to say you have a regular cycle length, you have to do this for at least a period of 6 months for you to say that, okay, I have a regular menstrual cycle length of 27 days or 26 days or 30 days or 31 days, as the case may be. Okay, now that you know how to calculate your menstrual cycle length, let us check out how to calculate your fertile days. So we are going to be starting with the 27 days cycle, the ones we've just done. All right, 27 days. If you have a menstrual cycle length of 27 days, for instance, subtract 14 from it. Now, calm down. I know somebody wants to ask me, where did I get the 14 from? First, let me say this. If you have any regular menstrual cycle length, I mean, after a period of 6 months, you discover that you have a regular cycle length of 24, 25, you have the same number, just subtract 14 from that regular cycle length. Take note of that first. And for the 14 means your luteal phase. It is actually the second phase in your menstrual cycle length. The second half, let me say the second part of your menstrual cycle length. On the average, it's about 10 to 14 days before you see another period. They often say ovulation happens 2 weeks before you see another period. Okay, so your luteal phase lasts for about 14 days before your next period. And what happens during your luteal phase? It simply means that your body is trying to prepare itself for a possible pregnancy. That is actually the time your body begins to prepare itself for a possible pregnancy. And if the pregnancy did not occur at the end of the luteal phase, hence menstruation will happen, or hence menstrual blood. So we are not here to dwell much on that. Now that you know that day 14 or 14 days is the number of days for your luteal phase, let us proceed. Now you subtract 14 from 27, you have 13 days. Okay, it doesn't just end here. The first formula, remember I said I'm going to show you how to calculate your ovulation days or your fertile window using two formulas, two different simple formulas. The first formula is just add plus 2 minus 2 minus 5. Plus 2 minus 2 minus 5. So don't worry about it. I'm going to simplify it for you. Now you have 13 out of 27. Okay, after subtracting 14 from 27 days, you have 13. Let's locate your 13th day in your menstrual cycle length. Remember, you are not using the actual calendar. Your menstrual cycle calendar is different from the regular calendar. Okay, so your menstrual cycle day 1 calendar starts from the first day of your menstrual blood, which is on the day 7th here, and ends here on day 2nd. Okay, now let's locate day 13. This is your day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13. So your first fertile window is your day 13 here. Now that you have been able to locate your day 13, the next thing you want to do is to add 2 days to this 13. Okay, 13 plus 2, you have 15, right? Day 14, day 15. So this is the plus 2. You have added plus 2, 14, 15. Okay, for the minus 2, you count backward. 13 minus 2, you have 11. 13 minus 2, you have day 12, day 11. So this is the minus 2. Okay, so this is predicted as your most fertile period. This is predicted to be your most fertile period. Because nobody actually knows the exact time you are going to ovulate, nobody can actually pinpoint the exact day your ovulation will happen. And this usually lasts within 12 to 24 hours. Okay, it may happen here on the 11th, it may happen on the 12th, it may happen anywhere around these 5 days. Okay, we now have to subtract 5 days again from here. Why do we need to subtract 5 again from 11? The simple answer is that sperm can actually last in the body of a woman for a period of 5 days. So it means that if you ovulate on the 11th of your menstrual cycle, for instance, and you had an unprotected sexual intercourse 5 days before this day, you may still get pregnant. So that is why we are including these 5 days. Now 11 minus 5, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So if you had an unprotected sexual intercourse on the 6th of your menstrual cycle, you may still get pregnant. So this becomes your fertile window from the 6th of your cycle. All right. Okay. So this becomes your fertile window from the 6th of your menstrual cycle to the 15th. Now let's count how many days you are safe. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 days in a 27 days regular menstrual cycle length will be your fertile window. So if you have an unprotected sexual intercourse somewhere around this box, your chances of getting pregnant is really high. For the second formula, I'll just complete this: 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay. For the second formula, subtract 14 from 27 days. It will give you 13. Add plus 2 and then subtract 7 days. Just to be on the safer side and just to make it more simple and easy for you, instead of minus 2, minus 5, just subtract 7. That's it. Take for instance, your first day of your menstruation is here. This is your day 1. And your 13 days is here on the 19th, right? Add plus 2, which is 14 and 15. And then subtract 7, okay, from 13. You get 6. 13 minus 7, you get 6. Then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. You see, that is kind of simple, right? Okay. So whatever you get as your regular menstrual cycle length, subtract 14 from it, add plus 2, and then subtract 7 days. Shortcut. Okay, let's use another cycle length. For instance, your cycle length is 22 days minus 14 plus 2 minus 7. Okay, let's use the shortest cut. Okay, now 22 days. Let's take for instance your menses happens in okay, on the 15th, day 1 till 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, your cycle ends here. So your day 1 is here. 22 minus 14 will give us 8. Okay, let's locate day 8 of your cycle. This is your day 8. Add plus 2, 1, 2. And then subtract 7 from 8. 8 minus 7 will actually give you 1. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So guys, you can see that. Okay, you can see that the ovulation days or the fertile period for this cycle length actually started from day 1 of their menstrual period. Okay, or from the 1 of their menstruation. These people with shorter cycle lengths can actually get pregnant during their menstruation. Okay, they can get pregnant during their menstruation because they have a shorter cycle length. With this calculation, guys, you can see for yourself that their fertile window started from the very first day of their menstruation. Let's check another cycle length. Let's use 30 for instance. 30 minus 14, you have 16 plus 2 minus 7. Okay, all right. If your day 1 of your menstrual cycle happens on the 15th of May, let's count 30 days from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, for those that have a longer cycle length, take for instance 30 days. 30 minus 14 will give you 16. So we have to locate day 16 of your menstrual cycle. Okay, this is your day 16. Add plus 2 days, we have day 17 and day 18. Day 18 is the 1st of June. Then subtract 7 days from 16. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your fertile window starts from the 9th till day 18th. Okay, from here to here. So let's count how many days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So your fertile window starts from your day 9 to day 18. If your menstrual cycle length is 28 days, subtract 14, you get 14. Add plus 2, then subtract 7. Yeah, 28 days is the average menstrual cycle length. If you subtract 14 from 28 days, you get 14. So let's take this out. Okay, you have a cycle length of 28 days. Your day 14 is somewhere around here. That's your day 14. Add plus 2 days, you have 15 and 16. Subtract 7 days. 7 from 14, you have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So your fertile window starts from the day 7th of your menstrual cycle to day 16th of your menstrual cycle length. So all this becomes your fertile window. Any other days outside your fertile window is considered your safe period because your chances of getting pregnant is really low. So friends, I hope you now understand the simple ways of calculating your fertile days using the calendar method and with this simple step. If you have any question, just leave it in the comment section, okay? I'll do my best to respond or make a video for you, okay? If you have watched to this point without subscribing, what are you waiting for? Kindly do so now if you have not done so. Enable your notification bell so that you'll be the very first person to be informed whenever I post videos. Let me give you some seconds to do that. To all my returning subscribers, I love you as always. And for those that just subscribe, I love you too. Okay guys, I will see you in my next video.